Why is the movie popcorn so much better than just regular popcorn? Is it just made fresh that just makes it so much better?
Maybe it's like a learned thing. No, because it is actually just better.
Yeah.
Welcome to Nerve, a game like Truth or Dare minus the truth. Watchers pay to watch, players play to win, cash and glory. Are you a watcher or a player? Are you a watcher or a player? Are you a watcher, player, watch player?
What's up guys, Matt and Jace here, back at it again for episode number 3. Today we are seeing Nerve, starring Dave Franco, Emma Roberts, directed by these two guys. One of them is Neve's brother, Catfish. I think his name's Ariel.
Yeah, something like that. And Tim something.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. He looks very young. They're both very young.
They directed a paranormal movie, Activity.
Really?
Yeah, like the third one or the fourth one. Which is kind of weird.
I don't know which ones I enjoyed and which ones I didn't. There's too many.
Yeah, I don't know.
That is very weird.
Yeah.
Actually, you know what though? In the trailer, there is like a little bit of that feel, like when it first starts, and it's kind of like that movie Unfriended.
Yes,
where like
I did see that.
it's like through
a screen.
The computer, and it's like kind of watching her through the computer,
which is kind of cool.
How do you feel about Dave Franco?
I love Dave Franco.
I had a feeling that you love Dave Franco, and I feel like I love him too, but he's not a good actor, I think. And Emma Roberts is, I feel like she's almost the female Dave Franco. Like, she's not a bad actress. I know we talked about her before.
Yeah,
you don't like her at all.
Yeah, I don't think she's good.
I don't know if I like her acting. I kind of love her though, even though I'm pretty sure she physically abused Evan Peters.
Yeah, she's a man beater.
Yeah, she beat her fiance, and
that's wild.
For some reason, that that just like piles on the attraction. I don't know why.
Like aggressive.
Yeah. The plot of Nerve is, it looks like a website or an app, some type of social media being where there are watchers and players, and those who watch have to pay for the privilege to watch, and it seems like they have some type of input on what the players do, and it's like a dare game.
Yeah, and the crazier the dare, the more money you get if you're the player.
Yeah.
It's like Pokemon Go, people are watching you, and yeah, you get paid to play.
Yeah.
And like, just from the trailer, I mean, they showed like 80% of the movie already.
They should, yep. Because there was a twist in the trailer.
Yeah, they end up
the plot twist is in the trailer,
pointing guns at each other or something. It was like, that's like the climax. Why would you show that?
Like, it's like probably like the first minute and a half is like this like fun plot idea where these like two young attractive people are like running around doing crazy things for money, and they're like, oh, we're naked in an elevator, haha.
Yeah.
And then it's like her mom calls her, I guess, or something.
They have no money.
Yeah, she's like,
hacked them.
All of our money is gone. So essentially they need to keep playing.
The cops won't help them. Somehow the government is like,
what is this? Is this, man, this is bad. Like,
there's so many like themes or like
there shouldn't be a twist in the trailer.
Yeah.
What? It feels like it's gonna be two different movies. And if you can't, the thing is, so many movies have great trailers and then the movie is shit. If you can't put together a good trailer, that is not good.
You're done for.
Yeah. Fuck.
I'm gonna hate this movie.
We're gonna watch this movie.
It's gonna be so bad.
Directors who have directed a movie that we can't really remember. One star who we're not very fond of. Another star who you like a lot, and I think is a good guy, but I'm not convinced on his acting abilities. Yes, this is... We're in for it here.
I like the idea, though. I mean, it's cool how they're doing, like, social media. Like,
yeah, it's commenting on how far will this social media thing go.
Yeah.
Oh, let's predict. Let's predict.
Oh man. Well, I mean, considering we've already seen 80% of the movie, the shit is just gonna get wilder and wilder.
All right.
People are probably gonna die.
Somebody's gonna die.
I mean, and then at the end,
They're gonna be.
I hope Machine Gun Kelly dies.
I would be okay with Machine Gun Kelly dying.
But
Predictions. Matt's gonna say he's gonna be a bad guy. They're gonna be pitted against each other. I feel like it might go the other way, that he might sacrifice himself for her in some way. However, that sacrifice will not end up happening because something will happen where they both get out of it and live happily ever after.
that could also very well happen.
That's gonna be my prediction.
And Machine Gun Kelly will probably die.
And Machine Gun Kelly's probably gonna die. We hope. I don't like what I'm doing, but I'm going into this ready to tear this movie apart. Like
Me too.
I
It's gonna
am
be
mad at myself for it, but
bad.
like this is the opposite of Ghostbusters for me. I went into Ghostbusters trying to love it. I'm gonna go into this movie looking to tear it to shreds.
If it doesn't impress me in the first 10 minutes, it's gonna be rough. We're here.
All right, well we're here. Let's go enjoy
With,
this masterpiece.
300 other little kids. Hopefully they're not seeing Nerve.
All right,
That would suck.
excited. Let's go.
2 hours later.
So we saw it.
Well, I mean, it was better than I expected, I guess. But I mean,
The beginning was better than I expected.
yeah.
But that being said, I wasn't expecting much. They showed the whole movie in the trailer.
Basically.
They showed the
Except
whole
for
movie.
like that final twist. But yeah.
Yeah, which was
basically.
just like so. I just didn't care.
Yeah.
The movie was not good. It wasn't good.
It wasn't that good.
It had a lot of. It contradicted itself a lot. We'll get into it deeper, but I just kept. Like, it just didn't make sense. There was a lot of.
I didn't care for any of the characters.
None of the characters. They all kind of seemed like. They weren't all terrible people. Surprisingly, Emma Roberts usually is. She usually sucks, like,
Yeah.
as a person, her character, but she was a nice person.
Like,
The actress who played her mom really, really irritates me. I can't think of her name. Julia something. I don't know. Doesn't matter. Don't see the movie. The actress just irritates me. And Dave Franco is Dave Franco,
yeah.
I guess.
Spoilers.
Spoilers.
Get ready to click
Be
it.
ready
You
to
don't
get
wanna-
this shit ruined for you. This cinematic adventure, it will be spoiled.
Well, I mean, first off, let me just say that, like, this wouldn't happen in real life.
Absolutely not.
Nobody has the money to throw around at our age that would be doing this.
And
They wouldn't just be like $200. There you go, $200.
also, they're in high school.
Yeah,
These people are.
apparently.
You are making insane casting choices for playing.
Yeah.
Like Emma Roberts, okay, fine. Like she looks kind of young. I can believe it. Dave Franco, I don't know if he was supposed to be in high school.
No, he
Probably
wasn't
not.
supposed to be,
But
I don't think.
no, can't believe it. There's the girl from. She's in Orange Is the New Black. She was the little girl.
Hacker girl.
Yeah. There's two people from Orange Is the New Black. She's not in high school. The one that was their friend, the Asian girl that was their friend.
Oh.
She's in Orange Is the New Black. So I know her as an adult that's incarcerated, and now you're throwing her as a high school person. It's just like immediately just
Yeah.
no.
And the Sydney girl.
And they're like,
She's way too developed to be in the.
and they're getting all like fucked up, like in New York City, like,
Yeah.
and they're in high school and they have
I
like
don't-
an
I don't
apartment.
live in
What
New
is that?
York, but I'm pretty sure that doesn't happen.
No,
Or at least
Also-
I highly doubt it.
how they found parking everywhere right where they needed it. I can't do that in Philly. There's no way they're doing that in New York. Now obviously they're not going to put in the movie them searching for a parking spot, but it's just something that I
That'd be
noticed.
funny.
Like just yeah. So like they were supposed to be in high school. It's crazy. they're all much older.
Yeah.
That was annoying.
I just can't get over that. Like, nobody would be able to afford this game. First, it takes
$20 a day.
$20 a day.
$20 a day. So that's $140 a week.
I don't pay $1 for music.
Yeah, no. I pay. Oh my god. So $140. That's like $600 a month for this to watch this game. What?
The cop picking up only the ski mask and not the bag with the gun.
Oh yeah, he was like, oh, where to go? Oh, and she just walked by. Oh my god. Okay. So honestly, when it started off, it was okay.
Yeah.
It felt like it kind of looked like an episode of Catfish. Funny enough, like it had like the text and shit like popping up on the screen and like
cool
showing her computer.
For the first half.
I was fine with it, and we called it. She's a girl who doesn't, do fun things, and her fun, popular friend is like, oh, you're never gonna let loose, blah blah blah, and then
her only normal friend is just like, don't do this.
Exactly.
The only sane kid. And there's no black people in Staten Island.
There was not one black person in that movie except the one friend who only said things like, oh, come look over here.
Hey, he's over here.
Yeah.
Sydney.
Oh my god.
In a diner that's packed with people. There's no black people.
Yeah, look, between this movie and Girls, it's safe to say that there are no black people in New York. For sure. They start doing shit, winning money, stuff like, oh, try on this dress, go, and it escalates.
Yeah. I did like how Machine Gun Kelly's dude was like taking their shit. I thought that was cool.
Yeah, how they
the players were interacting
with each other.
Yeah, I thought that was a good idea.
And it kind of had like a Hunger Games feel too, like the game masters or whatever they're called in Hunger Games, like changing the environment around them. They made the players like mess with each other. That was cool. Machine Gun Kelly was annoying. He annoyed the shit out of me.
It was.
So it's escalating. Each thing is getting more dangerous, really. At first, they're just like, oh, kiss them. Go to the city with them. Pretty much harmless stuff, and they're making money. And it's established that she's broke, like her family is broke.
I don't get that. That doesn't make sense to me. You see that view from that apartment? That skyline view?
They're broke. And so she's winning money, but she's not really focused on the money. She's just trying to like let loose, I guess.
Yeah. And also, if I was signing up for that, the first thing I would ask is, how do you win? How does this end? Nobody cared.
That's also not established.
Yeah.
It's also not, they don't tell us in the movie that this is just like, do this there and you'll win this much money. I had no idea that this was a competition. Yeah. Like, I really didn't. I thought
until like halfway through, he's like, we're going to the finals.
Yeah, I was like, finals? What is this nonsense? Yeah, they're just...
No one says how it ends. Or how do you get out of it without...
Yeah, and it turns out it's a huge issue. You know what? That Sydney character was like the worst human being.
Yeah.
She told her in the fight that the funnest thing about Emma Roberts was her brother. And her brother is dead.
Yeah.
And then 15 minutes tops later, they're like best friends again. No. And this movie took place in one day. So that, like,
yeah, in like 8 hours.
I'm not speaking to you if you tell me that the best part about me is my dead sibling.
And then she had to drag her friend into it too. He's like, get over her! Like my man was just standing there.
There was a lot of, I found like the dialogue from the extras very irritating.
Yeah.
Can I turn on the like, do it, you're wasting time. It's like, we understand that this is a timed thing. You don't have to keep
Everyone has a clock
like...
on their phone.
Okay, you know what? let's just skip to the end because the middle shit doesn't matter. Seriously, the middle shit does not matter. This movie, it's just like trying to make fun shit for you to watch. And it does not matter. So there's finals. So there's 3 people left. It's Emma Roberts, Dave Franco, and Machine Gun Kelly's character, who is apparently a psychopath. And he like laid under a train for one of the dares. That was wild. Yeah, I was like, okay, we're getting like really dark.
Why was nobody following him around? Why were everyone following?
He had a lot of watchers, you would think.
Yeah.
But the people who made the movie didn't think about that.
He was the only person at the train thing. Like, you know that thing would be packed with people.
Exactly. They couldn't walk. Dave Franco and Emma Roberts couldn't walk around without. They had like legitimate paparazzi.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna go straight to the end with the biggest issue that I have. Okay, so Dave Franco, Emma Roberts get to the finals. It's the final 2. They are both given guns by the Watchers. There's just these people in ski masks that just drop off the guns. And so they go to the Statue of Liberty, right?
I guess.
That's where they're at?
That's where you're showed an establishing shot of, but
yeah.
I don't think it's...
I don't see the Statue of Liberty. Yeah. I'm not really familiar with what goes on around there, but apparently there's a Coliseum at the Statue of Liberty.
Somewhere.
The whole thing is like, they're like, don't snitch, you can't tell the cops, this is discreet, this is secret, this is like dark web shit. They are cheering and like playing, like stomping and like fucking just being so loud at the Statue of Liberty.
Yeah. You'd have cops all over the place.
It makes no sense. It made no sense.
That was the part that I like that part. I like how they tried to tie it up. How they were all part of a murder. And the shooting was a blank.
They hacked the Nerve server.
That part was shaky because, I mean, that kid didn't seem like he was an expert hacker since the beginning, but I guess he is.
They conveniently made one of the high school children a hacker.
Like, in the beginning, he states that, like, yeah, he messes around, he checks stuff out, which, I mean, a lot of people do.
And Emma Roberts makes fun of him. She goes, oh, because you're such like a hacker. Haha. He's like, yeah, I am. And I guess that's it. They're establishing that he is a legitimate hacker that works in New York City with a weird underground F Society type of hackers.
Pulled out of Mr. Robot's book. But, I mean, like, that part was weird. Wasn't really buying it, but I like how they made it so everyone was a part of a murder. I just like that part.
Yeah, well, I guess what the movie is trying to tell you is, I feel like it's like, 1, they're telling you to like get off the computer. 2, the shit that you do on the computer you're still responsible for, or like online you're still responsible for. Just because people can't see you, you're still doing these things. Like, they were pretty much trying to get Emma Roberts to die. And
pretty much everyone would die.
Yeah, she was like, you're still responsible just because your name's
How far do you go before you don't kill yourself?
Mm-hmm. And
like, teenagers are stupid. And we do ridiculously dumb shit. Our generation.
Okay, and I just have another huge the movie just ended. So the plan was Machine Gun Kelly and Emma Roberts and everybody except Dave Franco was in on it, that they like schemed a way to stop, to end Nerve. And that was to stage Emma Roberts' murder.
Wait, how did they know that they were going to be facing off against each other? With guns. Did that happen in Seattle? Because they definitely did not mention that. Because they called her early in the movie and was like, the call went through. How did they know to have a plan to have fake guns, or blanks, and a gun on them 20 minutes later?
The only thing that I could possibly think of is that no matter what they had to have, I don't know. I don't know. And then the movie just ends. It just fucking ends. And it's like, it gives you like a cute little credit, like her graduating from high school and like starting to go to college, and like she's still in touch with Dave Franco. I guess they're like dating. I don't know.
He's just like, I'm on my way. On his stolen bike.
So bad.
And is it that easy to just get on the dark web? Just type in dark web on the search bar and
I don't know.
Darkweb.com.
It was like it really had dark web dot nonsense. Like, oh my god.
I didn't realize it was that easy.
Me neither. You're only using 10% of the internet.
I mean, I get that, but I didn't know you could just type in dark web. I'm about to try that when I get home.
It was like 8-ball. And then it was like cocaine, 8-ball. Cam girl.
Yeah.
Or I'm assuming it was like a cam girl thing.
Magazines for machine guns
for
or something.
weapons. And
he's like, oh man, I love the dark web.
oh my god, it was so weird. Let's try to think of some good things about it.
Any positives?
Any positives?
I like the soundtrack.
Yeah, like the score and everything was fine.
I like the visuals. They were nice.
It looked fine. The movie like didn't look terrible. And I don't know, was the acting fine? It was okay, right? I guess.
It was okay.
It was fine. Like I didn't like cringe or anything.
No.
That's always good. That's a good sign.
The first half was good.
The first half was, the first half was okay, and I think that when they were writing it, they just came up with this idea, like, oh, all these people, all these watching, these anonymous watchers will contribute, and it's just going to get us into a problem. And then when they had to come up with what that problem would be and how to get out of that problem, they didn't know what to write. So, the acting wasn't terrible. The movie didn't look terrible.
The first half was okay.
And the first half wasn't terrible. So those are our 3 top things. Some stuff wasn't terrible. Yeah. So it's raining now. But what happened is the battery definitely did not die. And we didn't wait
It overheated.
to do this.
Yeah.
We did not do this at a different time. For sure. This is still right after the movie.
So, 3 worst things.
The 3 worst things.
God. Probably just
Plot holes.
general
Well, I don't
problems with story.
Yeah, I don't even know if I would call it plot holes as much as them setting up certain rules and norms and then ignoring them.
Yeah, they didn't really establish, or well, what they did establish,
They did not
kind
care
of
about.
didn't stick with. Yeah.
They established things, they established rules and broke them. It's hard to think of 3 individual things because it's just like all pretty
All
much
tied together.
is not good.
I don't know. There was just the story was just in
Alright,
general.
yeah, just
All around kind of bad.
cool idea,
Good idea.
poor execution.
Yeah. That's just overall.
For my grade, I'd give it a D. Maybe a D+. I'll give it a D+.
Yeah, I was gonna
D+.
say C-, just because the first half was good.
Actually, I don't even know if there is a D+. I'll give it somewhere in like the not
I think it has to
complete
be D+.
fail,
I mean,
but not good. I would not recommend this movie
yeah, don't
to
say
anyone.
it. I'm only giving it that decent. It's not even a good grade. C-.
It's just because
The first half was okay.
the first half was okay, and
kept me
visually it wasn't bad.
entertained. Yeah, visually and like technical points, like
Yeah.
with all the the different camera angles, different cameras they used. I mean, that was all good. Like with all the cell phone cameras.
But the
that was okay.
story is not worth the time or the money.
No.
Don't see this movie.
I still love you.